God damn it.
Ready. Find the bastard.
Damn.
Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. RSX Squishy here, back at it again with another video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the best quick scoping class setup for the KAR98K in Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers, even some of the bigger YouTubers that post their best class setups, and a lot of the attachments that they're giving you are not making sense. So essentially, they're giving you a slower quick scoping setup than the one I'm going to show you. The one I'm going to show you is the absolute best one. I didn't want to make a video when it first came out because I wanted to make sure to test all the attachments, because a lot of these pros and cons sometimes aren't true and don't make sense in typical Call of Duty fashion. So I pretty much have tested every single attachment out, every combination, to bring you guys this video. So if you can, again, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll be posting more tutorials with some of the class setups that I use. So yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna go ahead and build this KAR98K from scratch with the best attachments. So let's start off with the muzzle. A few attachments on here. I see a lot of bigger YouTubers recommend the L brake for accuracy. You have to realize that with snipers, the accuracy, pro and con, makes no difference with anything. Why? Because that only applies to assault rifles and essentially SMGs. It makes no difference with one-shot snipers. It literally is going to be the same thing whether you add accuracy or not. I've tested this out in multiple matches, so anyone that's recommending this, you can already tell that the video is not going to be accurate. The best attachment for here is the F8 stabilizer. Even though it says it adds +2 accuracy on here, that doesn't matter. We're going for the damage range. It does have the negative hipfire accuracy and sprint to fire speed. Hipfire accuracy, honestly, it's not that big of a deal because you're not going to be no-scoping that much, to be honest. And sprint to fire speed does not refer to when you're sprinting, scoping, and you fire. Sprint to fire speed refers to when you're sprinting and then you stop and then try to shoot your gun. I'll probably post a little video on here so you guys can see what I mean by that. But yeah, the F8 stabilizer is a definite must for the increased damage range. When it comes to barrel, there's a couple barrels on here. These first three are just, they don't make sense because they decrease the aim down sight speed a lot. I've tested it out. These last two that increase your aim down sight speed are good. This second one though gives you way too many hit markers with that smaller one hit kill area. I've tested it out recently and you pretty much have to just get headshots in order to make this attachment viable. So for this, we're gonna go with the Krasnik 560mm barrel. The con, which is bullet velocity, actually gets negated with another attachment, which is perfect. So essentially we're gonna go with this and increase our aim down sight speed time. Now, another thing with a lot of YouTubers, they're recommending to go with no optic. It's actually glitched to where it tells you that it decreases the aim down sight speed time, but it actually increases it, which makes no sense. Again, typical Call of Duty fashion. They never have their, what do you call it, freaking stats right with any of the guns. But the best attachment for quick scoping is going to be the ZF4 3.5x rifle scope. It's gonna pull up so freaking fast. It is insane. It reminds me of the AX50 almost in Modern Warfare. But we're gonna go ahead and select this right here. Then we're gonna go over here to stock. I've looked at all these. To be honest, you don't really need aiming stability, recoil control, or accuracy. Flinch resistance for this one is probably the only reason why, but again, you don't want those negative aim down sight speed cons, which actually do partake in this attachment. So the only viable attachment on here is the short stock. It's going to give you that increase in aim down sight speed. Again, you see the -2 on accuracy, doesn't matter. Recoil control doesn't matter. Aim walking steadiness doesn't matter. The only thing is flinch resistance, but the flinch is already so bad on snipers, so hopefully it actually gets patched. But we're gonna go with the short stock on here for again to increase that aim down sight speed time. Going over here to the underbarrel. Let me see. There is actually, I would say maybe 2 attachments you guys can use on here. 3 technically, but let me tell you what it is. Now, this is what I personally use, the SMLE pistol grip for the increase in sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy. Because when you look at the cons, recoil, control, and accuracy, essentially those don't matter with snipers, so essentially you're getting an attachment with 2 pros. Now the hip fire accuracy and the sprint to fire speed do come in handy when you're pretty close. Sometimes if you're playing like a free-for-all or something, they just bring your sniper a little bit faster when you get out of a sprint. Another attachment you can use, again, this is my personal choice, is the flashlight. This kind of works like Tiger Team Spotlight, where you can see the enemy names a little bit farther. And the reason why I recommend this one is not only so you can see the enemies farther, but there's currently an issue with aim assist too, where sometimes it doesn't kick in until you can see the nameplate. So if you do a lot of hard scoping long range, I actually recommend using the flashlight over the pistol grip. If you want to look cool, you can just pull out the bipod, because I always thought the bipod looks cool. But oh yeah, for now, in my opinion, I like to use the pistol grip on here, so we're gonna pick that one. Magazine. Now this is a slightly controversial one. I personally love the 3-round mag. Well, actually, I don't like it, but it does scope in faster than not having the magazine at all. A lot of YouTubers again recommend not having a magazine, or not just having it blank. It does scope in a little bit faster using the 3-round mag on here. And the reload speed is really fast. I like using it personally, and I find that every time I shoot, I essentially just reload right after, so I'm not left with like no bullets or anything. You can try it without it, but there is just a small difference that you'll see. This one's, honestly, I'll give it to you guys whether you want to use it or not, but I at least recommend trying it out. So you can see how faster it scopes in. If you're going for multi-kills and multi-feeds, yeah, I wouldn't use it, but typically, I mean, just me personally, I like using it, so I'm going to select it on here. Going to ammo type, only viable one you want to use here is lengthened. Remember that one attachment that decreased their bullet velocity? Well, now with lengthened we actually increase it, so we're back to a little bit higher than the normal one. So all the other ones don't really matter, to be honest. They're not gonna do anything except lengthen. That's the one you want to be using. Again, you'll get better one-shot kills with it. When it comes to rear grip, a couple on here. Actually, there was 2. I believe it was the fabric grip and the leather grip for the increased aim down sight speed time. Then again, when I found out that accuracy is irrelevant with snipers, the only obvious choice is obviously to go to fabric grip. So pretty much just cover that accuracy, and you're gonna see all the pluses that you get. So aim down sight speed time, sprint to fire, and hip. I don't even know what that last one is, to be honest, but we're gonna go with fabric. Jeez, I can't even talk right now. Fabric grip for this one. Proficiency. I would say, you know, frenzy. A lot of YouTubers use this for the health regeneration, essentially right after a kill. Makes sense when you have this and you're just running the stock magazine for feeds. If you get shot, I personally like using quickscope because I feel like the accuracy as soon as you ADS just is a little bit better. I don't know, I found myself getting more hit markers when I wasn't using quickscope. So that's up to you guys, whichever one you use. Personally, I'm going to use quickscope. If you're doing the double sniper glitch, you can also try using fleet, so you can swap between both snipers faster. So I'm going to go with quickscope on this one. And then for the last one, again, only one that makes sense is running fully loaded, so you can use so you can have max starting ammo, because it actually runs out pretty fast. What do you call it, if you're especially playing a free-for-all or team deathmatch or something. But yeah, that's actually, this setup right here is the best quick scoping loadout for Vanguard. You can customize the camo reticle, obviously, but yeah, try it out in like a free-for-all, and kind of tailor some of the options, like the magazine to your choice and the proficiency to whatever you like. But you'll find out that this is the absolute fastest one, and you're gonna like this one the best. But yeah, thanks for watching again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I think that's it. Shit.